Hey everybody, this is Mr. Marcus Wall from the Coliseum, and we're going to throw a little content at you, and we're going to go back to the way beginning, and we're going to see how we could come up with 50 times our DEC from a 10 DEC entry tournament. But we're going to be taking steps, and we'll be using this post here, 50 times your DEC, and we are going to follow the steps. So step one, it says to join Splinterlands if you have not already. So I'll grab you guys a quick link for that so you'll have it. And then we go down, and it's important to have Hive Keychain so that we can navigate ourselves around this Hive gaming community. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and I'm just going to let you guys know to use Hive Keychain. You know, you can use this post, and it's a Google Chrome extension for Hive Keychain, so you're going to want to get that. And this post talks about, you know, getting your keys and stuff, and I'll see if I can give you guys, you know, a little heads up on how to get your keys. So let's go to here. And so I was going to talk about, you know, like getting your spell book, and that's what this looks like here. You can buy your spell book by clicking on that, and you can go through that process to get your spell book. But if you log in, for instance, I'll go into this account, and I click here, and I just want to show you guys in the top right, after I click on my username, I can get request account keys. Okay, and then it'll ask if you want to submit that. Hey there, Bootops, Rex. I'm just doing a little content video here. But if you guys click submit, then it'll send your keys to your email. And so you're going to need your keys to work with the Hive keychain. And I'll try to show you guys as much as I can on the Hive keychain. So it looks like this. You'd open it up, and what you'll be doing is adding your account to the Hive keychain. So I'm going to show you this. And you'll add an account, and you'll use the keys or password. Okay, so you'll put the username of the Splinterlands account that you've set up. So you have chosen a username. So you now have a Splinterlands username. You put it here, and then from your email, you'll be able to bring in your master password, and you can just go ahead and paste that there. Then you import the keys, and you should be on your way to being able to use Hive Keychain. And we'll see why that is important in just a second. So we're just going down the steps here. So you've signed up to Splinterlands, you've got your spellbook, you've gotten through the Hive Keychain. Now you want to learn Splinterlands. Let's do this. And there's a little post here. I'll put it in chat. But you can also click on this link, and it'll give you a breakdown of succeeding in Splinterlands. So I will go ahead and do that, just like that. And you guys can look at that in your leisure, or when you can get to it. Now I wanted to talk about tournament play, and this is when when we're logged into our account, or we might even be logged out, but we can still click on the events tab to see the events. And I just want to show you, well, the next tournament coming up looks like it's going to be 4:30 p.m. tomorrow, and it has a 10 DEC entry. And so you guys can, you can view this, and then right here is your enter button. So up on the top right, you'll press enter, and I'll do that for the sake of example. and I'm confirming on the right hand side with my Hive keychain, just clicking OKs, right? Clicking the button. So now I'm signed up, but I just want to give you guys a reminder that 15 minutes before this tournament starts, because it is a single elimination live tournament, that you'll need to check in. And so that button right there where you see where the leave is, you'll be pressing that. There'll be a check-in button. You'll need to check in, and if you don't, you won't be able to play. So I was just letting you know that. Now, part of this instructional about how to 50 times your DEC is I want to introduce you guys to strategy. I want to introduce you guys to strategy. And if you just click this, it says review winning lineups. So I can go into the tournaments, and this is funny, this guy's username, but you can pick any username you want in Splinterlands, you know. But I'm just showing you guys, when you get into these tournaments, you can check the battles screen to see, hey there, Dots. You can check the battle screen to actually research the winning battles. And so I want to take you guys to just the tournament screen, and I'll give you guys the link so that we can place that here. And then I'm gonna show you how to go into the history of Card Auctions tournaments. So I can press, if you guys will notice, I pressed completed, so I can bring up completed tournaments. And if this wasn't lagging, we would have, this would be easier. I guess I'm gonna refresh. Let's see what happens. All right, so I can, again, I'll select completed. There we go. Now I can check as far back a history as I want, and this can be an aid in letting you learn strategy. And I just want to show you guys exactly how to do this. So this was yesterday's tournament. I can just click view, and now I can go to battles, and now here I can look at what the finalists did. And I'll just run you guys through that quick. All right, so it shows there's a Tarsa and a Tarsa, you know, summoner, and then you can click replay and you can see exactly, you know, what they set up. I'll just run this for the sake of, you know, letting you guys explore, but bam, here you go. And then you can do that with the other battles, right, guys? So you can play it out. You can see exactly what was played, and then you know, you can take yourself back and see battle number 2. But showing you guys this in practice is then look. I can go back to the 25th. I can look at the finalists, and I could do this same process to learn what the winning lineups were. And for that matter, it's not cheating if you want to just write down exactly what lineup they used. Thank you from the audience too. We have some live people helping us. It says you can filter by novice to make it easier to spot your own tournaments. Okay, so that was a navigation thing there. But I was just showing you guys that so that you can, you know, probably a good idea would be to write down the exact lineup that won, and you could go from that route. But I'm trying to show you guys how to easily 50 times your DC entry. I also want to let everybody know that the Card Auctions tournament, the most recent one set up coming up here, is upcoming, set up for the 28th. I've extended it to 40 places in payout. I think we've been getting about 100 entries, so 40% of the people will be making DEC. So that is pretty cool. All right, if we go back to our step-by-step guide, we just talked about how to review winning lineups. And then this one talks about how to just join a card auctions tournament, and I think we kind of laid that out already, but just to double check, guys, what you do is you come up into these upcoming events and you view it, you press enter in the top right, and I was already warning you guys that you have to check in 15 minutes prior or you will miss the tournament. That happens with these single elimination live tournaments. And that check-in button will appear right where this leave button is, if I'm not mistaken, but you'll need to press a check-in button 15 minutes prior. All right, so you guys have that. What else does it talk about? And then it says spin and win. Okay, well, this just talks about how can we get to 50x from our tournament entry. Well, the first and second place winners of these tournaments get to do a spin on this prize wheel. And as far as a list price goes, there's a gold card on there for $8,000. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? There's a list price of $8,000 on a gold legendary card that's on the prize wheel, as well as a free plot of land, and I guess I'd estimate that at about $250. So you get those spins if you get first or second, then you just come to the live stream, and I will write in the Twitch link, because this will be on YouTube as well, and so I'll put that in there. All right. And sometimes the tournaments do go without a stream, but it's rare. But anyway, somebody in chat said that we're having a live audience while we do our content here. But we covered that, and then what I really wanted to hit on, what I really wanted to get to is, there's a learn Splinterlands here, which, it talks about renting right here, but I want to point out and really show and explore this. Yes, good morning. Is, guys, when you play in this tournament, and I'm in a beginning account here, and so I'm going to show you something. To play in this tournament, the format is Chaos Legion only cards. It's a no ledge, right? So, and it's novice. And so I was informed in Splinterlands Discord that starter cards can be used in the tournament, which is a really good deal for you to be able to play in this beginning tournament, right? So if I select Chaos Legion, you'll notice that I have all these starter cards, like with this S, or you could call them ghost cards, but starter cards, you don't actually own them, but you can play them. And so I was looking over this, and it turns out to play in our tournament format that all you have to do is rent the epic cards. And I'm going to show you how to do that because of what we've already done. If I look at all cards for Chaos Legion, I'll notice that there are some epic cards that I would need to compete in this tournament. There's 3 of them on red. We can look at these names in just a second. And the blue ones, there's 3 in blue, right? And there is, as far as epics go, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of them in green. And 1, 2, 3. There's 3 in white. And 3 might be the magic number here, guys. We got 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 for black. And then there's also 1, 2, just 2 cards in the neutral. And the thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is that it costs just like pennies or fractions of pennies possibly, but let's just say pennies. And I'm going to show you how, because we set up the Hive keychain, I'm going to go ahead and sign in here and bring in this beginner account. And because I'm hooked up with Hive keychain in my Google Chrome browser, I can just press log in, bam, and here I can purchase cards, of course, and save the maximum in the industry. This is a site that gives you a discount when you're making Splinterlands card purchases versus when you use the main on-site market. So this one's gives you a discount when you use this, so it's a pretty handy tool. But I'm going to show you guys rentals. I'm going to show you exactly how to prepare yourself for this tournament. So you go down, you are going to select Chaos for the Chaos Legion set, and remember we have to get the epic cards. So I'll click epic, and I don't want all this gold business for this search, so I'm just going to put regular. But now I can just go through these cards, rent them, and then I'm ready for the tournament, which I think is pretty sweet, because they informed me in Splinterlands Discord that starter cards can be used for the tournaments. But so here it is, like just pennies, just really small amounts, guys. Like, so if I want to rent this, and I can put 1 day, or I could put 7 days. I can put any days that I want. I'm gonna put 7 because it's so cheap that it's crazy to rent these cards. And I'll grab this level 1. I'll put 7 days on this, and so then I can play in the tournament for 7 days. You know, grab this blue one, but you guys see how this is all working out. But as far as like loading this up for, you know, to play in the tournaments, it's pretty easy, right? I don't need to go after each one for you guys to understand how this works, right? I'm just looking for a level 1. I can grab it for as many days as I want, and I would just go through all of them, and I'd have a full set to play. That's 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Looks like 17 cards. I'm sure it would fly by. What's going on, Splinterlands family? Yes, I'm just doing a content video. I've got some live viewers here helping me out, guys, and but anyway, that is how to rent those cards. And I guess I would kind of like to see if, okay, so my Tusk the Wide, is it populated? Okay, yeah, so like I can use Tusk the Wide now. I can use Tridon. I can use this Wave Broad. So you guys can see that I rented the cards, and now I have them available to use, which was the idea. There's my Jarks. Did we get a Ground? Let's see. If I do rent that for 7, and you can always just you know, confirm this stuff arrives, and let's see. Huh. Well, am I selecting one that, you know, that I can't get a grip on? Let's see. I should be able to set it for how many days I want. And then I was hoping that this would update. But technically you shouldn't do it, you know, you shouldn't do it more than once. Because that could lead to multiple rents. But let's see if this is how we're doing here. There we go. See, and what happened to me is I kept renting, and now I multiple rented. So don't do that. But I just wanted to show you guys, you're renting the card, now it's playable. So I just wanted to show you that part of it. So I just needed a second to populate. So you wouldn't want to save it to the last minute to rent your cards anyway. All right, let's see what well, this is, yeah, I'm just suggesting chat. This is card auctions. You get a discount at this one. And so, yeah, please help spread the word on that, because you get a discount off the market fee, so it's pretty sweet. All right, let me figure out where we're at in covering this. And you know, I think we talked about win and spin. I think we talked about how to rent the cards. And so basically, guys, after our talk here, you really should have all the information you need to compete, you know, at a good level in this tournament. And it doesn't have to be complicated, and it doesn't, you know, and it doesn't have to be expensive. So I'll put those things in there. So you guys have all this, and we're pretty much all, I think we're all caught up on this info. I don't think there's anything else. Can you guys in the audience think of anything that you'd like to tell people that, you know, are going to play their first tournament, maybe, you know, and they're doing this? And, you know, we could touch on just learning Splinterlands. There's a how to play video, so you've got that. There's a talk on abilities, you know, how to play tournaments. Probably wouldn't be a bad view. Quick renting, there's some strategy talk for you. Also, you know, when you're building your collection, also you can look at, you know, Bulldog, Clove, Drabs, and myself, and you can grab giveaways to build your collection. So that is that. And I think I will give everybody a taste of the Wheel of Death from the folks that happen to come in for the stream. So let me see. I'll open up a giveaway and show everybody what they can win. It's a free spin of this if you get first or second, and that factors into your overall fun and earnings, if that makes sense. Giveaways, and I'll open it up. So those that are here, guys, if you are a follower, just enter exclamation point raffle, and we will give you a free wheel spin for making it to this content video. So I need to find widgets and spin. Let's see if did you guys all get in? All right, guys, we'll make this short, and I'm gonna close it, pick a winner, and Fishbone08 gets to spin this one, guys. And this is what our giveaway wheel will look like if you happen to win the tournament or get second place. You get a free one of these, and this is called our Wheel of Death, and we're going to show you guys this in action, and we'll see what happens. It would be crazy if this was the big one. Wow, that was freaky. I don't know. I just thought with my luck, we're probably going to be giving out something huge. But anyway, Fishbone. Normally this would be a baby Chaos Legion card, but we're gonna leave him large and in charge with the highest caliber common that we could award this man, and that would be a deep lurker. Okay, and I gotta find. Oops, looks like I might have to buy one. That's cool though, because I know of a great place where I could buy a deep lurker and get the maximum discount in the industry. I got common marked here. Here's our liquor. And I need a level, I wanted a level 1. Wow. Oh, I'm in renting, aren't I? Yeah, don't do that. Make sure you get into the market. You guys will notice I picked the market in the top left. I heard somebody come in for a follow, and that is appreciated. But I just mark buy. If I'm going to buy a card and own it, I check out, and it helps to, you know, be in the right account. But like when you got multiple accounts, you know, welcome to my world, right? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and buy that card, and then in the top left, you will see the DEC savings that you would get. Yeah. So Shiro, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. So we did that, and now I'd like to award this card by I've got to grab him here. Let's see. There we go. We found him. I got to send this to Fish. Yes, good. I've got him in autofill. All right, guys. Well, this was kind of a impromptu. It wasn't really a scheduled stream or anything. Yeah. So this had everything to do with this new post. And while I have you guys here, if you could give it an upvote or share it in some fashion, it would be great. And speaking of that, we're definitely trying to work on our YouTube more. So I think I can get that YouTube link in there. All right, guys, you have a good morning or a good evening, depending on where you are. And I hope that this video helps somebody to join our community, be more successful, and really have fun with tournaments. All right. Take care, guys. Be good. Peace out. And let's roll out a closing video.